Hello, everybody. So good to be here. A little nervous. I'm just gonna wiggle my shoulders to ground myself and take a look at this beautiful ocean. I'm coming at you live from Miami. I'm gonna go get some ice cream in a minute, but I wanted to pop on live and say hey. If you're joining me live, leave a comment or wave. Let me know that you're here. I really want to connect with your energy. And if you're catching the replay, just do #replay. And I'm popping on because I want to talk about something really important. Because I know that a lot of you aren't feeling good right now. Rightfully so. It might be the state of the world. It might be something that's going on in your personal life. It might just be your mindset. It might just be how you know how to live. But a lot of women that I'm talking to don't feel good. They're heartbroken. They are hopeless. They are frustrated. They are in so much pain, personal pain, pain for the state of the world. And I was there too. Hey, good to see you. And it's so good to be together. This is one of the bombs, one of the healing things in times like these is community and connecting with other women and being together deeply and talking about this stuff instead of what is happening for most of us, right? We're sitting on our screens and we're reading the news and we're feeling so hopeless and like, what can I even do? Like, so out of our depth. And that's what this video is about. I'm gonna teach you what to do. I want to teach you how to feel good, even when nothing feels good, even when everything feels like chaos. Because this isn't the first time that we've been here. I think I did a live like this a couple of years ago when we're in the pandemic, when we're all stuck at home. Like, what the fuck is going on, right? When everything felt so out of control, so unpredictable, when there was so much fear, so much pain. And recently I've been there, right? Since what happened on October 7th, I'm a Jewish woman, my family is Israeli. Since the pain of what happened, I freaking lost myself. I went into deep grief. I went into deep darkness. I isolated myself. I became fearful of other people, of the world. I felt alone. And what I started to do was dig myself deeper and deeper. I just kept triggering myself and traumatizing myself. And I found myself in this echo chamber where everything that I would look at, everything that I would see would hurt me more and more, would trigger me more and more, would traumatize me more and more. And I know so many of us are doing this right now, right? Like for me, it used to be that I would open social media, I'd open my phone, it would be like an escape, funny videos, cute things. Now I open social media and it feels like there is all of this terrible shit coming at me all the time and there is no escape. And I was having a conversation with one of my spiritual sisters, my soul sisters, and I was going to post something, right? I keep posting. I kept posting things, angry things, right? I kept posting painful things. I kept posting things that made me feel in shock and made me feel righteous about feeling bad and made me angry. And it was the same stuff that I saw other people posting. I was just reposting and reposting. And my friend, she said to me, she's like, "Is this helpful?" And that's a question that I have been asking myself a lot these past few days. Is this helpful? Is what I'm doing helpful? Am I making myself feel better? Am I making other people feel better? Am I helping anybody when I'm doing these actions? And the answer a lot was no. And in fact, if you're new to my world, hi. I teach through my lived experience, right? Because I'm a human being, I'm going through it too. But I have a lot of tools. And as a somatic therapist and a neuro-linguistic programming practitioner, I get to teach this stuff to other women, right? I've been doing this for 12 years now. I've coached and mentored thousands of women in my programs and in my one-on-one. And most of what we're doing isn't helpful. We are just keeping ourselves stuck feeling things that we don't want to feel, right? Thinking things that we don't want to think, and we get trapped, right? And then we look around at the world and we see more of the same. And so what I want to share with you right now is an invitation and an opportunity for you to stop doing that. Just like right now to decide, right? And to start asking yourself this really important question like, is what I'm doing helpful? Is what I'm thinking helpful? Is sharing this helping anyone, anything? Is it making it different? Is it elevating? Is it healing? Is it bringing more of what I want into the world? Or is it actually doing harm or making me feel bad or re-triggering me or re-traumatizing me? Like, we feel powerless when we're looking out in the world, right? There's so many things that are going on that we just have no control over. But something that we always have control over is ourselves and how we feel, right? And of course, not when things, happen, external things like our feelings come up, and it's not wrong or bad to feel any sort of specific way, right? This isn't only about being positive and only feeling good and high vibration, because look at what's going on in the world, right? There's a lot of shit that's going on, and we're human beings, and we can take ownership. We can be responsible for how we respond and how we react to those things and what we do, how we treat ourselves, how we take care of ourselves. And I know for me, right, especially with my years and years of training and my certifications, I was doing really unhelpful things, right? There's a time and a place for grief. There's a time and a place for anger, and those things are important. And then I realized that I'd gotten to this point where I was just re-traumatizing myself, just staying stuck in these feelings and perpetuating these beliefs that made me afraid and that made me feel stuck and that made me feel hopeless, right? And that's what social media does. It's there to trigger you, right? Like a lot of what we're sharing online, a lot of what we're seeing online, I call it car crash energy. It's sensationalist, and it causes a spike of adrenaline in our body. And then our energy, our nervous system is going up and down, crash up and down, right? And then we look for more hits, more hits. And what I want to invite you to do is to stop turning to the stimulus that is making you afraid, and that's making you feel alone, and that's making you feel angry. Yeah, you know what? Be angry. Know your truth. Feel how you want to feel 100%. But you have to resource yourself. You have to feel good, or you're going to burn out, or you are going to feel like you are alone in this world, or you're going to feel totally hopeless, like nothing good is happening, everything bad is happening. And then guess what? The algorithm is just going to serve you more and more of the same. I had to learn to stop, right? Even though my pain was real, even though my trauma was real and was super activated, right? You can hold space for that and still take care of yourself. And we have to do that because I don't know what about you, but I'm a mom and I'm a wife and I'm a business owner, and I'm holding space for my family, for a future generation, for my clients. And it's my responsibility. It's each of our responsibility. My biggest responsibility is making sure that whatever is going on right now, that I'm not perpetuating what I don't want to see in the world, that I'm protecting my daughter, that I'm giving her hope for the future, that I'm giving her an amazing life grounded in love and support and hopefulness and being the energy of what I want to see more in the world. And I couldn't do that when I was doom scrolling. I couldn't do that when all I was reading over and over was the same news stories, the same depressing pictures, right? And this is not about spiritual bypassing. Yes, let's know what's going on in the world, but let's tap into a different kind of energy. Let's give ourselves permission to feel good and to really live and enjoy our lives. And I'll tell you why. It's so freaking important. Why? Because you feeling bad, you feeling guilty, you feeling angry, it's not going to help anyone. In fact, it's going to be a poison that seeps into your own life. And I want you to know that because I was doing it, and I see so many women doing it that don't have the skills, that don't have my certifications, right? And if I was falling victim to that, if I was doing that to myself, I know that when I'm doing something to myself, I know a lot of other people are doing it to themselves too. So I'm calling it out right now. Okay. And I want you to remember that you're also living your life, and that your energy and that your outlook affects the people around you in your space, as well as the people that you interact with online. And is what you're doing and is how you're being what you want to see more of in the world? Are you connecting with people? Are you bringing peace? Are you bringing joy? Are you bringing happiness? Right? And again, not that fake, like, namaste, everything's fine. Like, no, everything's not fine. And simultaneously, are you lifting yourself up? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you resourcing yourself? Are you doing things that feel good for you every day? And I know that in the beginning of all of this, wow, I was in so much pain that felt overwhelming, pain that when I would enjoy my life, I felt guilty. This is the first time in my life that when I was in my amazing life, when I was making my schedule, when I was doing my self-care, when I was playing with my daughter, when I would hug her, like, I was feeling guilty for being alive. I was feeling guilty for being happy. I was feeling guilty for feeling safe. I had to work through that. Right. And the way that I worked through that, what I had to do, I had this very important conversation with my husband where he was like, you have to give yourself permission to feel good. You sinking down isn't helping anybody. And he was right. And this is work, right? When we are in grief, when we are overwhelmed, when we are in burnout, whether it's, from stuff that's happening in current events or just even in our lives, right? So many women, regardless of what's going on in the news, are tired and overwhelmed and overworked and burnt out and doing all the things and carrying the weight of the world and the weight of their families. Like, that is 100% real. And nobody's going to save you. Nobody is going to save us, right? We think politicians are going to save us. We think leaders are going to save us. Those are just flawed human beings. Those are just people that do not know what the hell they're doing. And most of them are not connected to their souls and to peace and to more of what they want, right? Those are people in power games. Those are people in divisive places. Those are us versus them mentalities. I'm going to invite you to step out of that and be the person that's in the energy of what you want to see. You want to see peace. What peace are you bringing into your life? You want to see love for future generations. What are you doing for the future generation in your life, in your home right now? And I had to start doing my practices. I had to start doing what I knew worked. I had to pull myself off of the news. I had to pull myself off of the doom scrolling on social media. Hi. I had to connect with these amazing women, like all these women that are popping on right now on this live and that I know this view. I had to come to Miami. I had to come to the ocean. I had to jump into this fucking ocean. And I had to cleanse myself because it's so easy to get sucked into the hate, the divisiveness, the doom, the war, the pain. There's so much pain, right? And the only thing that's going to stop that, the only thing that's going to allow you to feel good is how you allow yourself to feel good. It's how you take care of yourself. It's the practices that you do. It's the things that you commit to every day. It is your decision to prioritize your joy, your pleasure, love, connection, and only you can do that. That is the counterbalance to everything that is going on. Posting angry shit on social media, fighting in the comments section, it's not going to change anything. Grumbling, being passive aggressive, not communicating, not doing what you really want, not taking care of yourself, that's not going to do anything. And so I'm inviting you, so many women out there, myself included, have just felt trapped and powerless and exhausted by what's going on. And that's why I'm doing Turn On Your Virginius right now. That's why I'm ending this year with Turn On Your Virginius, and why I'm making it my Black Friday offer as well this year, because I want every woman not only to have the tools, but to have something to do every day that just makes you feel good, that makes you happy, that lights you up, that puts you in your best energy, and that has you in a community of women that want to be uplifted, that want to uplift each other, that want to support each other, that want to have amazing mind expanding, heart expanding, womb expanding conversations and rituals and practices, and do it together. There are not a lot of spaces like that out here. There's not a lot of spaces that are just dedicated to love and to activating our magic and to feeling our best. But there fucking should be. And that's why I'm going first. That's why I'm doing Turn On Your Virginius. That's why I want you to have the VIP pricing that we're doing just this week only, because I want it to be a no-brainer for you. I want it to be easy for you, because if you find yourself stuck, I was just talking to a woman last night. She's like, I don't know how to feel good. You can't live like that. There's always going to be something going down. There's always going to be some craziness going on. you need to know how to feel good. You need to know how to be your best, whether you have kids that are looking up at you, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're growing a business, whether you're taking care of other people, or really just for yourself. Look in the mirror, look at yourself, and know that you deserve that. Know that you deserve to feel your magic every day. Know that you deserve to feel amazing every day. Know that you feeling your best and you taking care of yourself will make the world a better place. That's why I call this personal activism, right? Sign your petitions, go to your marches, do all that kind of stuff. But it has to start inside. It has to start with you. It has to start with how you feel. It has to start with what you prioritize. And when you take care of yourself, when women take care of themselves in this way, when you prioritize your pleasure, when you decide that you're going to feel magical, you're going to feel powerful, you're going to be in flow, no matter what's going on in the world, you get to feel amazing and you get to show up powerfully and you get to stay on track with yourself. You get to be the woman that you want to be and you get to make the changes that you want to change because you get to be the ripple effect. And it all comes from feeling good. Here's the crazy thing on social media, all those ding, 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 dings, right, are from feeling good. And you get to do this for yourself. You get to be the source. Okay, so if you want to join us, the link is in my bio. You could shoot me a DM or you can comment link right here and my team will send you the link. You can go to haveitallqueen.com. It's there too. The most amazing women are joining, women that are committed to feeling good and being in their power and activating their inner magic and doing it together, not isolated behind a computer screen, feeling like the world is falling apart, feeling like everybody hates each other, feeling like nobody understands and everybody's fighting. New vibes, new connection, new sisterhood, new tools, going deeper, you being your best self, ending this year on your highest vibe in total flow. And we're going to do it together. And now I'm going to go eat some ice cream. Ice cream makes me feel like a genius. I love you. I love you guys so much. Break the pattern with me. Break the cycle with me. Join forces with other women to be the vibe that you want more of in this world, to feel amazing no matter what, to feel powerful, to feel magical, to feel like a total fucking genius. Because when you're a genius, you feel strong, you feel grounded, you feel like anything and everything is possible. And we need women like that. We need more of us and that energy in the world. You feel me? I want you to feel good. And I want to show you and support you for 21 incredible days next month to do exactly that in an amazing community of women. So I love you guys so much and I'll talk to you soon.